welcome back to Jedi Fallen Order. You'll notice that the commentary in this video is a bit different to the ones we've been doing previously, and that's because I did lose the commentary to this recording segment, unfortunately. Luckily, in this video there is not a lot of story, and my reaction isn't too important, so it's kind of okay because we've done mostly exploration in this one. So yeah, let's just jump into it. So we do a bit of a force pushy push on this bridge because, well, it's the only way across, and that's kind of one of the things we missed, doing things like that. Then here we realise we do not have the scomp link because, you know, I'm a bit of a muppet and completely missed it. Not realising that it is actually on this planet. That was nice.
Hey, come here.
I really like those finishers. They're really cool. But them commanders, they're really annoying when they group up on you. Like the ones with the orange shoulder patches. I love the force push though. The way they just fly. That's nice. That's really nice. So this...
Wasn't expecting this. It's a giant Zeffo statue. Kinda thought there would be Zeffo stuff inside.
This was one of the areas I wanted to include in mainly because we do get quite an important upgrade, which we have been missing so far, and you know, we could have gone quite far without it.
Scomplink? Yeah, you're right. I think I could replace yours with this. Let's get you fixed up. How's that? Wanna try it out?
Lovely jubbly. So we get the scomp link, and then there's a little puzzle that the game makes you do. Well, it doesn't make... Actually, it might be the only way out. I'm not actually sure. But yeah, so we get a bit of a tutorial with it in the form of a puzzle.
That was quick.
But yeah, and here I decide that it's a good idea to change BD1 into Wally because it looks cool.
Enemy!
I mean, I think that stormtrooper was designed to catch me off guard, and it probably kind of did, but luckily they're pretty easy, so didn't cause much of an issue.
Here we go.
Yeah, it was definitely a good idea coming back to this planet and trying to get the scomp link. It just opens up so many new areas and, well, chests. Because I don't really like missing stuff like that, and obviously I decided to try that, thinking it might work, without considering they would definitely kill me. So, we do get a chest, which I take my time to open. Probably... I'm guessing either my controller died or R3 was not working. We do get a Mantis paint job, which I don't seem too fussed about. And yeah, my force push actually failed and didn't kill him, so I went down to finish him off because I don't like leaving guys like that alive. Can't do it, mate. Can't do it. Ooh. So that was a pretty handy way down. Obviously looking at the map there, so I cut that out. And yeah.
Your guard is pretty solid.
this little geezer. I mean, nothing difficult, but it was just a bit annoying trying to jump over there while he's shooting at you. BD1 lets me know that there's actually something down there, which I should have remembered. And he was being a bit of a muppet by not actually coming straight down. Yeah. So I can't remember what we grabbed here. What we get.
Everything okay, BD1? Glad to hear it. What do we find?
So it's a new Mantis paint job, mercenary. I think I check it out, but it's okay. I can't remember. Yeah, I guess I do select it. It looks okay. Like, I think I just like changing things often, just, you know, keep it fresh. Did I get that chest up there? I think I must have got it first time round. And I realised this is the place I'm looking for. Down here on the map. It's a green door, which I haven't explored yet. It's newly available thanks to the scomp link.
I didn't see the Skungus there, or I wouldn't have shot it. He's there, right there. Get him!
Now this area did actually give me a bit of trouble.
Someone else take a hit. We'll make you pay.
Not because of these guys. These guys are pretty easy.
Hey, BD1.
Adversary inbound. I can do this.
But yeah, like, there's a bit coming up, which... like, the jump puzzle bit was pretty difficult. For me, because I just mess them up all the time. I jump early, or don't jump at all. And yeah. So, we got an Imperial astromech droid, which you can read on the screen. I read it live, but I really don't feel like reading off a video when I can't control the speed of which I could have read it in this time, actually. I really could have. I mean, I might go back and add that in, but I don't know. So we go for a little look around. I think, do we check this lift? We do check the lift, which, annoyingly, we cannot activate. Then we find another scomp link terminal, which opens up a door with a sense echo and a meditation point, which is very nice.
Do not concern yourself with a missing artifact. I'll deal with it personally.
Okay. Missing artifact. A crate used by the Empire to transport relics found in the excavation. Yeah, it's very hard to read because this screen is actually very small on my screen. Because I'm literally watching what you're watching. I'm just giving some comments. I can't remember what I go with here. Yes, force regeneration increased. I do think that's one of my favourite upgrades. Just because so many enemies block, and because they block a lot, that means you regenerate force quicker with that ability. Obviously these guys respawn because we rested. Nothing really to say about these guys. They're pretty basic, pretty easy. Apart from I do take a bit of damage. Which, I mean, I was still getting used to stuff. So, yeah. I'm getting there. And yeah. So I just keep my eyes open for any, like, collectibles. Because I don't really like missing too much, and I like to get 100% on games. If I can. At least through the main playthrough. If possible. This was pretty annoying for me, even though it's not even that difficult. But I just find things harder than they need to be a lot of the time. And some things easier than they really should be, but you know, swings and roundabouts.
You, know any jokes, BD? I don't know. Why? Classic.
I do really like that exchange of the the jokes with BD just doing his beep boop conversations. And yeah, I fall off a few times because, you know, that's how it goes. And I remember actually commenting that I thought this really reminded me of Empire Strikes Back. Like, I think it was Cloud City, when Luke's underneath, well, Cloud City. But yeah, I really like this actually. It just yeets him off. And yeah. Now I'm thinking I can make the door. Really thinking I can make the door. But someone has something to say about that. It boots me in the face. Oh. Oh. There's a lot of people shooting at me. Probably because I rushed the door and didn't realise there was anyone in there. I think maybe my mistake was actually locking on. I mean, it helps me see him, but I should be trying to deflect the blasters, I think. Yep. And that happened. So luckily, I skip out the journey back, and he yeets him off again. And am I trying the same thing, really? Yeah, so... And the same issue. I just get punched. So I think I have a different idea in mind now. Right, as he yeets him off, I decide I'm going to go smack him up a bit. And then I think I remember that he's actually quite weak to lightsabers. He takes a lot of damage. And that was it. I mean, it wasn't too bad. I mean, I know... Yeah, I get kind of messed up by them. I find them harder than any other stormtrooper. I think it's just because they block a lot. Oh, and obviously, I heal at the wrong time. A lot. A lot. All the time. I love that. I love that little punch he does when he kicks him off or punches him off. These finishes are really cool as well. It's a shame there aren't more ways you can finish them, because that would have been a nice little bonus. I think here I'm getting a bit worried that I'm not even going to get my XP. Yep. How did he know I was scared? Because I didn't have to heal. I just healed because I was like, I don't want to lose my XP. So we do get it back, which is good. But this is not going well. So I think I realise here that this guy needs to go. He throws a grenade thinking, I'm gonna get him. Kills himself and his mate. And his mate. And I was actually very, very... I couldn't stop laughing. Mate. I wish I still had the recording, because... I loved that bit. And this guy's just depressed that he's lost his arm. Slash, he's kind of dead as well. But yeah, I think let's just continue into the hallways and find this red force field, which I think reminds me a bit of the Phantom Menace. We make our way to check the vent, just in case. Just in case. I mean, I don't really think there's much to comment on here, apart from it still somewhat reminds me of Empire Strikes Back, but a bit less so here. Because it's just kind of like a standard Imperial compound, I'd say. I think it's them grates that, like the ones directly in front. They just look like the grates in the Death Star. I think I realise here I cannot do anything with that due to force power limitations. So these guys didn't really stand a chance. They didn't. let's be honest.
Store's
So
not budging.
BD does his thing, and we slice a door. Unfortunately, I don't think I try the lift, which would have been smart, considering it is a shortcut. And here, we come face to face with a purge trooper. Now at this point, I do not have much experience with purge troopers, apart from getting messed up by one. And yeah, I just did not have a good time with him. Not at all. Well, this one, I'm not really sure. Can't remember if I beat him first time.
I am ready for this.
But I don't beat much first time, I don't think.
Hit me again. Stop running.
Ooh. Yeah, that heavy attack. That heavy attack really messed me up.
You're mine, traitor.
Quickly deflect. And... oh, that heavy attack messes me up. I get hit by it twice.
Help me!
Luckily I'm able to heal. And dodge another. Yeah, the overhead slash was pretty good. Did a lot of damage. Oh, there we go. I feel like...
Seer, I just took down a trooper wearing black and red armor. The same type from Braca.
A purge trooper. Their only purpose is to hunt Jedi.
Are the Inquisitors coming?
It's possible, but we're far from Braca. They might think purge troopers are enough. Or they could be stalling you on purpose. Stay wary.
I feel like the best way to deal with them ones specifically is to just pressure them. And just keep attacking them. Because eventually they stop dodging and try and shoot you. Which means you have an opportunity to just smack them in the face with a lightsaber. And they don't block, so for that reason I'd say just pressure them. And I think I realise here I can't make it there yet. So we make our way further through, but it's unfortunate we did not activate that lift. Very unfortunate. But it's okay, because that means next time we come back, we still explore, kinda, in a similar way. Now, it's kind of like an obligatory meditation here. We just want to heal. And, yeah, save the checkpoint, I guess.
You see the Star Destroyer? It's a Venator.
There could be useful intel inside.
I'll try to find a way.
I found this really cool. It kind of reminded me of Jakku with the crashed Star Destroyer. And I think here there's kind of like a reminiscent feeling of Order 66. I don't know if it's right to say reminisce, but yeah, that kind of thing. Makes you remember it anyway. I wasn't sure if I was supposed to be here or not. Whether it's too early, which I think for the story it is.
Hey, Grease, you busy?
Well, I was trying to watch the... No, I'm not busy. Never busy. So, you need something?
I'm standing next to two crashed ships. Looks like you weren't the only pilot who had trouble with the wind here.
Whoa. You're just realizing that? Where have you been? I mean, it doesn't get better than me.
Yeah, okay. All I wanted to say was thanks.
You're welcome, kid. But, I gotta go. I got a thing, so gotta...
Grease is too busy because he's watching his game, his sports. I think he's betting. I think I realised I couldn't do that puzzle yet, so I left. I was actually there for quite a while before I realised. These guys, mate. The big ones, they're just annoying because they're quite aggressive, but you can do a lot of damage. You can. So, and you can do that damage quick as well. We do find another scan, which is good, and it is a seed for the terrarium.
Plants kind of remind me of Grease's fur.
And Cal compares that to Grease's fur. Which is a strange comparison. I'm not really sure which plant it is though. We continue exploring because that's what we do. We're natural born explorers. Like Indiana Jones, Lara Croft, that type. That type. And yeah, I realised at that point that I cannot fully take them out yet in one straight go. They mess me up, man. But on the bright side, they're not the worst enemy in the game. But they did cause me quite a lot of trouble. Luckily, we do get this chest, no issue. But we are running out of health. We're low on stims, which could be a factor.
Come back here.
What do we get? What do we get?
What is it?
New BD1 skin. I think at this point I'm just equipping everything I get because it's new, shiny, new. Got to equip it. Got to. And I think here's where I realise how I'm supposed to get up. So, you know, I do. I think I'm fully aware that there are other ways to go, but this is the way I want to go. But, as usual, I do get kind of sidetracked by everything.
Probe droid.
And,
Still
yeah.
watching us, BD.
These guys. I found them very annoying just for the timing of the shots. And he took a lot of my health. Unnecessary. It was unnecessary. That's what I'm trying to say. Because I could have really just blocked it and it would have been no issue. I think here I realised something was going to happen because I ran over to it and then rolled away. I think I realised that something's going on and I don't want to be near that when it happens. I think I decide not to... Oh. Where am I going? Where am I going? Yeah. Quick check of the map. And I think I continue. I think I'm considering going back to heal, but then realise I can't. So I'm like, you know what? We have to go for it. Try and take this geezer out. Fortunately, I think he falls down the hole. There he does. I have a quick glance for chests because that's what I do. That is what I do. I look for chests everywhere I go, and somehow I occasionally miss a few. But that's fine. That's what these are for. These exploration missions. Now we have a shortcut back up. So if we do die, we can come straight back here, which is good. I do see that chest, and I get it in my head that it's a good idea, but then I think I second guess myself. I'm like, actually, I'm low health, and I don't want to run past that guy, or even try and fight him, because I'll die in one hit. But then, this... Yep. As usual, there are still enemies up here, so... Yeah. I think I'm kind of hoping for a meditation point at this point. Like, these are just annoying, because they don't shoot quick, so you can't keep deflecting. And yeah, they get in between my guard, and it's annoying. Just run, run, run! Oh my god, I got nervous then, and I knew how it ended. Oh yeah, so we pick up another scan, which is always good. I think it's free XP. Probe droid. Okay, so this is where we learn about it. Some droids may have the ability to slice in and control probe's functions, capable of being physically damaged or something. Yep, I need to enlarge this so I can actually see it. Lesson learned. Ooh. Ooh. Yeah, these probe droids can go away. And I did actually notice this yellow chest, which I wasn't sure how to get up there. I think I did try and jump up, but it didn't work, so I gave up. at some point. But what we do find is some lovely, can't remember which essence it is, life essence. Now we're on 2 out of 3. One more, and we get a life increase. Ooh.
The commander was killed by a lightsaber.
So at this point, I thought that was a fresh memory, but it clearly wasn't because it was a dead clone. A dead clone, but he wasn't killed. Oh, he was killed by a
This needs
lightsaber.
power.
And this is where I realise it's a dead end, and I'm gonna have to come back here later. So we teleport back here as we do, thanks to the power of editing. And this guy is just stood in the way of me and my prize, which is the chest. So I'm trying to figure out what to do, because he will one-shot me, considering I'm such low health right now. So I jump up here stealthily. He doesn't realise, which is good. And yeah, I make my way across. I do make the jump first time, which is good. But I missed that one. So I had to do that again.
Come back here.
And what do we get?
Something we can use?
Hyper shell, new poncho material. I think I put that on as well because I kind of like the blue. I think I got sick of the orange in the end. Although the orange one is actually quite nice. I'm gonna be honest and say I do think it is quite nice. But I do like this blue one. I mean, I've heard a couple of my friends say they don't really like the ponchos. But I still think they're better than the...
The villagers built this memorial to the clones on the Venator. If only they knew the truth.
If only they knew the truth. Well, a memorial to the fallen clones of the Venator. Constructed by the villagers, the galaxy believes the Jedi. Oh my god. Only if you knew the truth.
Yeah.
Okay.
Empire isn't the only
Only
thing we have
if
to
you
worry
knew the
about.
truth about the Jedi. Oh, so some people must have believed that the clones were the good guys and the Jedi turned on them, whereas it was actually the other way around.
This tunnel flooded suddenly. What could have caused such a thing?
Oh, a sudden disaster struck, killing the creatures in this tunnel with a massive flood. Yeah, I think what caused the flood might have been the crash of the Venator. Maybe? Now, I realise now, because I've been here a few times at this point,
Something smells like old oil.
I have. Not at this point
Sorry,
in the
buddy,
game.
not
This is my
you.
first time here.
It's this water.
But, oh yeah, I think he said about there being like an oil smell. I thought the water might be
Can't get
flammable. Oh yeah, there was like a pop as we go through the cave, but it happened every single time. So I didn't understand what that was, or why it happened. So yeah, we meditate, and we consider, where are we now? Have we already been here? Because there's nothing there, which it looks like there should have been a sense echo there. And yeah, we ended up in the ice caves. So we do find a chest that we missed, which is always nice when you come exploring, is to find stuff that you've already missed. And unfortunately, I had already died here, but I didn't really want to include all these fights because they get... I mean, we've seen these guys loads, so it was nothing new. I mean, yeah, they can be quite annoying. Well, I've got to be honest, they can be very annoying because they just pressure you. And they dodge your attacks if you don't hit them quickly.
So what was in there?
Got a new poncho material, which I don't think I really was that impressed by. And oh yeah, I sped this up, I think, just to show where I went and how I got there. Just went back to this wreck. Is it a wreck? Ruins? Yeah, that's probably more correct. He blew himself up, actually. This guy tried to blow me up and himself, but failed. And this is where I go from here. I find another breakable wall. I mean, I don't get all of them, but I do get a significant amount of new things here. Let's see. Yeah, this guy, I think he might have glitched, I'm not sure, because I don't think he blows up, and I'm just running around in circles, just waiting for him to blow up. And then he just sinks, he doesn't actually blow up. So, I don't understand that. But, that's what happened. So, you know. And I guess, I slowly but surely realise I can jump up there. Even though I didn't intend to leave the area just yet. That's what I ended up doing, so I'm like, oh, so we've been here before. And I think this might have been how we got here, it was just a different way of getting on that. And I think I start deciding it might be time to head back to the ship. But then I also realised I forgot this. I couldn't get in there before, so you know, get a new chesty chest, and struggled to open it for some reason. Like, I don't think the button to open it was coming up, so I had to try a few times. New switch, duty and resolve 2. It's all good, and we go back and get this one from the beginning.
Gotta slice this.
I fully don't remember what's in there.
Oh, all right then.
I don't remember much about the chest, to be fair.
Did you find something, BD1?
New lightsaber material, DROID. Now, I wasn't too fussed about the materials, to be honest. But yeah, so we made our way back to the ship. I think I plant my seeds, because, well, might as well. And then I have this new bright idea when I get to the holotable. I think, yeah, I think, why not go to Dathomir? Dathomir.
Cordova had supplies hidden all over Bogano. Could be worth a trip back to explore.
Setting course for Wait a minute. You want to go to Dathomir?
I'm surprised Cordova went there. He must have had good reason.
I am staying put on the Manus once we arrive. Red sunlight cannot be good for your skin.
This place used to be home to a powerful cabal of Force wielders known as the NIGHTSISTERS.
They use the Force? What, like Jedi?
No. These witches served only themselves. Their powers focused on deception, illusion, manipulation.
Sounds like someone I used to know.
During the Clone Wars, the NIGHTSISTERS made a deal with a Sith Lord who betrayed their trust. In the end, they were nearly wiped out in a massacre. Dathomir is a deadly place. We should be careful.
Don't have to tell me twice.
Now, I don't know why I had this bright idea. Oh, so the NIGHTSISTERS of Dathomir were a coven of powerful Force sensitives skilled in the use of magic and expression of the Force unknown to Jedi or Sith. They previously ruled Dathomir. NIGHTSISTER society was strictly matriarchal, with the coven answering to a mother who also ruled the lower Night Brother class. Their civilization was destroyed at the behest of a vengeful Count Dooku after Asajj Ventress and her sisters attempted to assassinate him. And I think here I was saying Count Dooku is an absolute gangster. If he decided to take all of them on, I mean, it was attempted genocide, so it actually isn't great, but when we get there, we do find it's a very unforgiving planet. So, Count Dooku, retrospectively, he was incredibly strong. Incredibly. And I think coming here helped me realise that. Even though I kind of knew, but like, maybe not on that scale.
Cal, be careful here. This is a deadly, dangerous place.
I'm prepared to face anything.
I know you are, Cal. One of the many reasons BD-1 trusted you with Cordova's information. We're lucky to have you.
Although, seeing how Dathomir is, maybe it was for the best that Count Dooku wiped them out. Because this place is horrible, man. It's horrible. Mate, these guys, if they expanded out, I don't think many other civilizations would have even survived, because they are ruthless. Ruthless, mate. I think I realised here it's a long way down, and it also looks like you can go down there, so it's quite interesting. The game's very, like, vertical. And here, oh my god. I kinda poop a little bit.
Good thing we weren't standing there.
Yeah, I think the usual climbing bits as well. Oh my god.
That thing.
It's just looking over the edge, and I'm like, nah. Nah, get me out of here. Get me out of here. Which, I was considering going back to the ship at this point, but then I realised... Oh, and I also got stuck in a loop, which meant I do technically go back to the ship. Which is unfortunate, considering I did not die in combat. I died due to a glitch. I think I lost my XP as well, because I don't know, because of fall damage maybe. I don't think I got it back, but this guy, oh my god.
I need one.
Messed up. I got messed up. And I think at this point, yeah, this is why I left Dathomir. This is why I left, because I cannot handle these. Oh no, I did get my XP back. Let's just cut it out. Or I didn't lose it because I died to fall damage. I don't know. Yeah. I really wish I could have saved my commentary for this. Right. Yep, messed up again. Do I try again? I'm pretty sure I do kill him in the end. It's this guy, though. Mate. Give me a break and stop breaking my guard. And then, obviously, there's a little spider thing. It kind of helped me out in a way. I'm not gonna lie, I was kind of thankful for it, but at the same time, I didn't realise when they die, they kind of leave, like, poison or acid. And it hurts. It really does. And this was GG. Except when they die,
I need some meds, BD1.
when they die, they smack you in the face, and it hurts. So you gotta roll away. So capable of launching ranged attacks or venomous saliva. Upon death, corpse will emit a toxic acid. Which, yeah, did kind of hurt me there. And then when I read Lesser NYDAK, I was like, oh my god. Because there's going to be stronger ones. Uphold a strong defense against its aggressive and relentless attacks. Easily thrown off by quick flurries, maybe? It went off before I could finish it. And then I think I was going on with myself about how that was a lesser NYDAK. So that means there are bigger ones. Surely. And I decide I'm getting out of here. Because I cannot handle this. I cannot handle this. And then we leave to go to Kashyyyk. I think we do decide to go to Kashyyyk now, because, you know, that's how we do it. Yeah, so, as usual, thanks for watching. Please leave a like, subscribe, do the usual. I mean, this wasn't really an important one, but yeah, if you've watched it, I do appreciate that.
Tell that to him.
But yeah,
He can understand.
as always, safe.
Look, I didn't mean anything by it. Droids just freaked me out.
What doesn't? You sound like an imp. They deactivate droids just because they can. That makes him one of us.
Huh.
Oh, tough break. I take it back. You're all right, buddy. Get over here, kid. We're about to land.